Khalwale, let's shift gears now and talk about the bipartisan talks.
Yes.
Are you committed to these talks as the Kenya Kwanza team?
I think I want to get a bit of clearance before I start, because I can respond to any question arising from bipartisan talks. But we had agreed before they walked out of the talks, we had agreed that we don't carry the conversation into the media. So if Senator Sifuna would like us now to breach that principle, which we have put in something called the framework of talks, then give me clearance. I now deal with it so that Kenyans know the level of dishonesty that has been going on.
I think
in those talks.
The question, yeah,
it's fine.
It's okay. And my question was, are you committed to the talks?
100% committed. We are not talking today. There is a 7-day hiatus. The people who have caused it is Azimio. Just because they do not want to look in the eye of Murugara, our co-chair, when he opens his mouth, the first thing Olekina will do, the first thing that Sifuna will do, Olekina and Sifuna are the biggest problem in the meeting. They stand up and they say, now we want to declare that the talks cannot continue, before they have made any contribution. It is agreed that Olekina and Sifuna have never participated in a function like this. But those of us who carry experience of having participated in this, you sit and you hear bad things from the other side. For as long as they wish to talk, then you respond. These young people, no. Now we declare a dispute. A dispute over what? Who said that we were supposed to agree? We went there because there is disagreement between the two sides. They refuse to allow points of disagreement to be articulated. Instead, they say, we want for timeout, so that either they go and consult, they go and do ABCD, but they do not want us to speak on issues. The current stalemate that was declared again by these guys is arising from something we call interim measures. Interim measures where we are saying, while we are talking, let us make pronouncements on the following things. For example, IEBC. We stop the work of the panel that is supposed to identify commissioners. We agree with them, but we tell them before we then issue an order, we should ask ourselves, as we issue the order, who are we giving the instructions to? We tell them there are no commissioners. We would be issuing orders to clerks. So let's come the following day, when we have thought it out clearly, to know, since there are no commissioners who can receive our instruction, how best can the instructions go to those workers? The clerks, including the CEO. They say, oh, this is irreconcilable. How can it be reconcilable when we want to go and think through clearly? And there are lawyers there. We have technical people in the background, people like you. You will advise us, this is the best way to go about it. So when they run to the public and they say, we are saying by Tuesday next week, we will walk out of the talks after 7 days. Walk out and go where? Then they bring in strange things. Something called Jubilee. Jubilee, not on our side, not on their side, was Jubilee an issue that was dividing this country. So because one of their leaders, Kalonzo Musyoka, said in the fake NDC that was there over the weekend, that if you are not going to stop interfering with the Jubilee, the talks will collapse. How do you expect us, the Kenya Kwanza side, to be guided by that pronouncement of Kalonzo? One, if Kalonzo has no confidence in the wiper man who he has sent there, called Honorable Wambua, then he should change Wambua. Instead of wanting to dictate us from a political rally in the name of an NDC. Okay. Those are the issues, for example, that are dividing, that have got nothing to do with the issues that we put on the table, that we wanted to sort out on their side and on our side.
All right.